Yeah, absolutely. Many people are going to be out on the town tonight, and it is going to be pretty warm and humid out there if you are planning to be outside this evening. Right now, you can see from our Border Home Improvement City Cam, this one showing you Lawrence, and 91 still at KCI, 89 in Olathe, 92 degrees in Lawrence, 90 for Marshall, 91 in Chillicothe. There is still a little breeze out there, some gusts up near 20 at times, and you'll notice if you watch the 4 o'clock hour, the winds were gusting up near 30 in a couple of spots. So it's already starting to relax at this point. And as we get closer to sunset, watch those winds die down to a measly 5, maybe as high as 10 miles per hour. And then you'll notice our satellite and radar picture not really showing a whole lot and hasn't been active at all for us for most of the work week, with the exception of a couple of showers that made their way into northern Missouri earlier on in the week. If you remember those, there's a line that's popping up here between northern Kansas and southeastern Nebraska. Those will not impact us. If anything, we may see the anvil clouds from those storms kind of cover parts of northeast Kansas, northwest Missouri by this evening, but we're not expecting any rainfall from those as we head through tonight. There is a small chance of rain as we head through Sunday. You'll notice I'm just skipping ahead through forecast track. There's not a whole lot of action happening until mainly overnight Saturday into very early Sunday. This is 3 o'clock on forecast track. A couple of showers, maybe a few rumbles of thunder trying to make their way into northeast Kansas, northwest Missouri, and some of those may try to drift southward enough to reach parts of the metro. But I'm not thinking a lot of areas are going to see a whole lot of rain on Sunday. Just a small chance for majority of our viewing area. And then as we head through Sunday afternoon and evening, we may catch another few pop-up showers and storms out there. But most of the weekend should be dry. You'll see here highs on Saturday back in the low 90s, very similar to today. And if you plan to go to Children's Mercy Park tomorrow evening, make sure you're drinking lots of water, and obviously t-shirt weather with 85 degrees at kickoff, and then we'll be dropping down to the low 80s as the game wraps up. Of course, all eyes on Ida, still a Category 1 hurricane as it bears down on western Cuba, and it is still max winds of 80 miles per hour. So it actually has strengthened with the latest update that's just earlier in the afternoon. And this system may slow down on intensification, obviously, as it makes landfall, but once it gets back into some very warm Gulf waters, this thing will rapidly intensify to a strong Category 4 hurricane, that is, and you'll already see these polygons that are highlighting pretty much the entire coastline of Louisiana, even parts of Mississippi and Alabama under hurricane watches, tropical storm warnings, and hurricane warnings. The polygon you see here in red, max winds of 140 miles per hour possible by the time it makes landfall. So obviously impacts are going to be considerable. I mean, we're talking storm surge as high as a foot in some spots, maybe even flash flooding concerns. That's going to be a huge deal, along with pretty strong wind gusts. So it's not looking too good for those folks in Louisiana. If there are evacuations and you have family in that area, hopefully they heed those warnings and obviously evacuate when necessary. Security Bank 7-day forecast, though, for us, quiet weather, upper 80s to near 90 all the way through the upcoming work week.